Welcome back to Pyramid, guys. Once again, we're taking a look at the R1300 GS again today. More specifically, one of the latest products we've just launched for this particular bike, the spray guard extension. We're going to be taking a detailed look at it, how it works, what it's for, how it fits, and everything you'll want to know about it. Let's go. So if you're a keen follower of Pyramid, you'll know that we've already launched quite a few accessories for this bike already. We've done the extender fender, an extender fender extra, a splash plate, an engine cover in 2 different finishes, and now a spray guard extension. We have a rear hugger that's almost finished as well. I'll show you that a bit later on. Today we're focusing on the spray guard extension. If you're interested in any of the other products I've just mentioned, check out our channel. We more than likely have a video on them and you can see them on our website. So, spray guard extension. Let's take a look up close. Now, we've had mixed opinions on this so far. Obviously, the whole point of our spray guard extension is to increase the effectiveness of the OEM spray guard by extending it on the top and the bottom respectively. This creates an even better spray guard. It's bigger than the OEM one, obviously, and helps keep your bike a little bit cleaner, keeps all the muck and debris away from this area of the bike. Now, we have noticed that a lot of GS owners just like to remove their OEM spray guard. They don't like the look of it, they don't need it, they don't really care how dirty their bike gets. That's fair enough. We understand that this product's not going to be for everybody, but we have been in this business for long enough now to know that there are people out there who like stuff like this. So if you're one of the folks out there that likes your OEM spray guard, you want it to be a little bit bigger, even more effective, this spray guard extension will do you quite nicely. As I said, it is a 2-piece kit, so you'll get a piece for the top, a piece for the bottom. They are sold as a pair, so our spray guard extension is both pieces, it's not just one or the other. They do actually connect with each other on the underside of the OEM spray guard just to add some rigidity. We know that something like this, it's got to be sturdy, it's got to keep up with how sturdy the OEM spray guard is, so we made sure to keep that in mind. It's made out of ABS, it's a nice textured finish, and the extension pieces have been designed with the style of the bike in mind. The angles and the style of the spray guard extension pieces really match the OEM feel of the bike, so it looks like it belongs there. Now, just very quickly before I show you how the extension fits, I'm going to show you a quick preview of our rear hugger. This is what it's going to look like. This is just a 3D printed prototype for now, but the final product is on its way. It's almost in its finishing stages. The hugger cap itself will be made from ABS, while the bracket arm will be made from cast aluminium, so it's going to be an extremely sturdy product. It's going to come with a couple of brackets and all of the bolts that you'll need to fit it. I suspect that this will be available at some point in July. That's what we're hoping for. So if you're watching this video at some point after July, our rear hugger will be available. Check out our website and our YouTube channel. There will be a video on it. But if you're still waiting for this rear hugger, we're working on it. It's getting pretty close. There's some images on screen what it looks like on the bike. We think it looks pretty damn good. It's on its way. We're getting there. So the first step for fitting this product is to remove the 3 OEM Torx head bolts that are attaching the OEM spray guard to the bike. The next step is to remove the black plastic cover that's on the back of the spray guard using these 4 bolts here. Again, keep these 4 bolts as you will need them. Now, this rear cover you don't actually need anymore. You need the bolts, as I said, keep them, but this you can put to one side and store safely. Put the spray guard to one side, as the next thing is to assemble the extension pieces themselves. So grab the 2 extension pieces and the bag of bolts, nuts and washers that comes with the spray guard extension supplied by us. So grab your 2 extension pieces. Now, they overlap like that, where the smaller side, because one side is bigger than the other, the smaller side goes on top of the larger side, like so. And then, using the bolts provided, put one of the M5 washers over the bolt and put the bolts through from the inside of the spray guard extension. On the outside, you then place the remaining washers over the exposed threads, and then finally the nylon nuts. Keep them together. Now, you don't want to tighten it up too much to start with, just fairly loose. You can then grab your spray guard and just offer it up. Now, you'll notice that there are 4 remaining holes on the rear of the spray guard extension. These go and should line up with the 4 holes that originally attached this plastic piece to the spray guard, making sure that the shorter piece goes at the top, as that's the way it should be. Shorter piece at the top, longer piece at the bottom. So just offer it up very gently. There we go, and as you'll see, all 4 of the holes line up perfectly. Once you've offered it up and know that those will line up, you can then tighten the nylon nut against the bolt a little bit more securely. Don't over tighten it, but you can make it fairly tight. we can then proceed to the next step, which is stickering up the spray guard extension so we can stick it to the spray guard. You will receive a sheet of adhesive sticky pads with your spray guard extension. Now these are to be placed on this face here and this face here. These are the two faces that will stick to the inside of the spray guard extension and just make it even more secure, along with the 4 bolts that we're going to put on it later. Now when you're applying these sticky pads, you want to make sure to not put any near the edge. Leave adequate spacing between them. You can use as many or as less as you like at your own discretion. So there's an example of how you can lay them out. The big ones for the big spaces, small ones for the little spaces, same for the other side as well. That will do just fine. And then we're pretty much prepared to stick it to the spray guard. Now the one thing to do to prepare your spray guard is use the adhesion promoter wipe that we also include in the kit. Now this is to be rubbed on the inside of the spray guard where the stickers are going to go. Now make sure you do not get this anywhere near any external faces or any places that you don't want to damage, because this can react with types of plastic and cause them to stain. So be careful when you're using the adhesion promoter. Just rub it gently on the inside where the stickers are going to go. So rub it round on the inside where the bolts are going to go. Make sure it's clean as well. Clean it beforehand with soapy water preferably. You don't really need to use any chemicals. They might react with this then. Once the backing to the adhesive pads have been removed, you can then offer it up to the spray guard. Now you don't want to just cram it on and press it on straight away, as you need to make sure that these 4 holes line up with the holes on the spray guard. So offer it up nicely, like so. I think I might have nailed that first try, so I've not pressed down too much, but you can see that the 4 holes line up. Just check the edges and make sure that it's all as it should be, and I believe it is. Once you're happy that it's all in the right place, you can grab the 4 OEM screws that previously held the cover on and just use them to hold the spray guard extension piece into place in the same 4 holes, like so. Once the bolts are in, you can then press down firmly on the areas where these sticky pads are situated. Now it's also recommended that you clamp these down with some clamps for at least 12 hours before you refit this, just to make sure that you've got a perfect stickiness between the spray guard and the spray guard extension pieces. So clamp it on, let 12 hours pass, and then you can refit the spray guard extension to the bike using the same 3 OEM Torx head bolts that you removed on the first step, and then you're done. There we go, they're tightened up, that spray guard is not going anywhere, and you have successfully fitted the Pyramid spray guard extension to your R1300 GS. So there we have it guys, there's the detailed look at our spray guard extension that we have to offer for this bike here at Pyramid. As I said, we've got lots of more things to come for this bike: rear hugger, a larger engine guard, and a few other bits and bobs as well. Just keep an eye on our socials and this YouTube channel and you will see them all pop through. Leave a like if you've enjoyed everyone, we appreciate it, and I'll see you all later.